Hey guys, you are hanging with Duff as we're going to open up some old school football packs. I cannot say the word vintage, even though when I was opening up these packs back in 1992, I was 9 years old. So maybe some of your newer kids might consider these vintage cards, but I don't think I can say that. But yes, I was 9 years old. And these have some sentimental value for me because this was the actual very first football pack that I bought and opened when I was a kid. Back in the day when I lived in New Jersey, there was a store called Easy Video that you actually would be able to rent, not DVDs, VHS tapes. So you would go there almost on a weekly basis, maybe the weekend, and would spend my big allowance from probably cutting the grass and doing my chores and spend all of it on football cards. And this was the very first pack I bought as a child and started my collection. And then basically stopped probably when I got a car and had to pay car insurance and all other adult bills. And now, after about 15 years away from the game, getting back into it. So we got 13 packs here. I got 13 steaks over here. We got 13 packs that we're going to open up here, see what we can find. Like I said, not too many sexy cards you're going to find here, but just a lot of childhood memories. I took a look at what sold recently on eBay in the last 90 days of the most valuable cards, if you want to call them that. One being a Reggie White career highlights, which was autographed, sold recently for $100. A Barry Sanders base card, just a base, but it was graded a 9.5 through Beckett, sold for $35 just a few weeks ago. And then a Mark Ripken performance insert with an 8 grade, sold for $20. So let's see what we can have here. We got 13 packs, and we'll start ripping them and see what we have here. Each comes with 32 cards. Back in 92, I guess it says retail here was $2. I believe I bought all 13 packs, I think for like $3 as part of my flea market haul this weekend. Features, rookie sensations, provisions, NFL prospects, and obviously, like we just said, a Mark Ripken performance highlights. Pretty sure he was the Super Bowl MVP the year previous when there's Redskins and Giants. I think he was the Super Bowl MVP. Someone fact checked me and looked at it. It was either him or probably like Ernest Biner or something like that. But here we go, and we'll start off with a checklist. I love checklist. And Stinson. Yeah, I just love the design of these cards. Most of them should be action shots, but the one thing that's always remind me, I just love the banner logo that they have in the right corner of every NFL team's logo. I think it's just very 90s, very 90s. Right, Isabella? All right, Scott Davis, Nick Bell. Man, was that 4 Raiders in a row? Marcus Allen, Ricky Jackson, and John Ropa, Steve McMichael, Gary Anderson, Jim Harbaugh, Bobby Hubert, Quinn Early, Mark Carrier, Neil Anderson, Carnell Lake. Look at those shoulder pads, man. I can't get over it how the gear has changed in, 25, 28 years? Wesley Carroll. Morton Anderson. I think he just went to the Hall of Fame just recently in the past year. Something like that. Rob Moore. Oh, good old Rodney Pete. Bruce Armstrong. Joe Phillips. Benny Blades. Either him or his brother, Brian Blades, I think is in prison. Oh, well. Rod Woodson. Oh, Michael Irvin, baby. Michael Irvin. We'll put that in the side right there. You know that'll get like a sleeve or something a little later. Mark Vlasic. Carlos Herta. Brian Hinkle. Herman Moore. Ricardo McDonald of the Bengals. Reggie Roby. Jerry Ball, and Greg Lloyd. All right, we'll put those cards to the side here. Nothing worth getting in a case. If I find anything worthwhile putting in a case, I'll be kind of surprised. But If Barry Sanders is getting $35 for a 9.5 grade, you might have to put him in the case here. But we'll see. The case is probably worth more than most of these cars book value, but we're going to have fun anyway. So I don't know what material these packs are, but definitely a little bit different than the typical material. All right, Haynes, Steve Young, the league leaders. On the other side, Fralick, Maurice Hurst, Harlow, Scott Case, Steve Brosford. My neighbors were yelling at each other. Oh, Thurman Thomas. I remember this card. It actually was a pretty cool looking card from 1992, man. For all you Buffalo Bill fans out there. Not an insert, but still a pretty card, especially if you're a Bills fan. Doug Smith, another Thurman Thomas. This is a Thurman Thomas pack here. Brad Edwards, Warren Moon, James Joseph, Sean Jones, Darryl Green could not cover Michael Irvin his whole career. Sorry. Charles Haley, Sammy Smith, big old Nate Newton. Look at that guy. Givens. Oh, Steve Berline, man. Steve Berline, he won a couple of games for us in 91 when Aikman was injured. Clyde Simmons, Mark Higgs, Tony Casillas, Man Rachel, Fred Barnett. Oh, Isaac Holt. Remember that guy? Mark Clayton and Mark Duper. They were a great duo that never got that man, Dan Marino, a Super Bowl ring. So sorry. So sorry, you Dolphins fans out there, I know. God, when was the year the Dolphins won a Super Bowl? That's probably like, what, it was 72? They're still waiting, right? And I think it's bad for me. I'm waiting like 26 years here for my Cowboys. All right, pack number 3. What we got here? Jeff Hostetler. You got the Giants Super Bowl. Bill Parcells. Bill Green. Tom Waddle. Son Jefferson. Oh, Brian Blades. I'm pretty sure he's the one that's in prison. I don't know what for, but I'm pretty sure he's in prison. On a positive note, Curtis Duncan. Duncan Toys. Tim is McIntyre or McIntyre? I don't know. Joe Bowden. Chris Kewen. A little skipperoo here. Henry Thomas. I'm pretty sure he body slammed him in that play afterwards. And definitely was not a foul back then. Definitely would be a 15-yard roughing the passer or personal foul nowadays. But I digress. I digress. Another Thurman Thomas, Lynn Marshall, Garrett Plummer. Oh, got a little flipperoo, a little Moose Johnson here. John Hand, Jeff Kemp. Pretty sure he was the son of Jack Kemp, who was a longtime Buffalo Bills quarterback in like the 60s. Who went on to be like a politician. I give you facts here. That's what I'm talking. Come strong with the facts, or don't come at all. Oh, Emmitt Smith. I'm telling you, if Barry Sanders is getting $35 on a 9.5 grade, then a brand new pack. We're gonna put that Emmitt Smith in a case, and if I'm looking at it and thinking it's a 10, maybe you take a chance. And spend the 15 or $20, send it to Beckett for some fun to see if this card would come back at 10. The reason it'll probably be worth that much because no one in their right mind would probably send 1992 Flair base cards to get graded. But I'm that crazy. I am that crazy. Might be the only one. There's probably not too many of them graded. But, move over Marino. Emmitt Smith taking the throne. All right, where are we at here? All right. Shabam, shaboom, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, Bubba Bristol. I'll try to speed it up. You guys probably make negative comments that we're already like 9 minutes in here because I like to talk. How long? Spielman. Another checklist. Tim Brown. Eric Martin. Yeah, Darren Lewis is about to fumble that football right there. I dated a woman one time with the last name Dombrowski. That's a popular name in the NFL. There's been multiple players throughout the years with that name, and it's not a very common last name. All right, come on here. What we got? Mark Carrier. I remember this card. That's a cool card too, you know? You gotta love the artwork. You gotta appreciate it. Sometimes look at cards and they were chosen as that card for that player, and you're like, what were you thinking? Like this one, like that's the best picture you could have found of Rob Thomas. Didn't he go on to start a band or something like that? I don't know. Matchbox 20 or something. I'm kidding. I know it's not the same guy. Mark Murphy. Pretty sure he's like the GM now for Green Bay. Stoyanovich. Tillman. Oh, there's a Mark Ripken. Oh, is that an insert coming up? It looks like there's an insert. Did we actually get an insert? Inserts were very few and far between in this. I remember that. What we got here? What is this? This is a Tim Barnett, receiver for the Chiefs. Oh, rookie sensations. Tim Barnett. All right. Yeah. I don't remember pulling too many of these rookie sensation inserts. Back like 28 years ago. Eddie Brown, Mark Collins, Stephen Baker, the touchdown maker, I think they called him. All right. So far we got an Emmitt Smith base and a Tim Barnett rookie sensations insert. That's what we're dealing with. Thank God I didn't spend $2 a pack on these things. I think it came down to like 20 cents a pack. John Elway. Hey, you know what? Maybe that's worth putting in a case, get graded, you know? I'm telling you, but Barry Sanders 9.5 is going for $35. If these are worth it, see, that's a cool card too. I like these. I like the artwork. The Golden Gun. Barry Sanders league leaders. I'll put that early. Let me just get some sleeves on him. Yeah, please, like in the comments, let me know if you remember opening these packs, if you were my age or older or whatever. You know, I always would love to know your guys' stories of the first pack you remember opening them up. Like I said, this one is more of a sentimental value. When I saw the flea market guys selling a box of these, I think he wanted at first like $1 a pack. I'm like, I'm gonna buy them all, man. Like, how about like I think I bought them for $3 or $4 for the 13 packs. Emmitt Smith league leaders. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Keith Jackson, Irvin Fryer. That is a really cool card. I remember this one. That's a really cool card too. What is that, like a hole in the wall? Yeah, because that's like... Well, if it's in Oakland, it's probably gunshots. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just playing, man. You know, I'm just gonna have some fun here. Don't hate me, people from Oakland. Steve Bono. Okay, what we got here? Come on. Give me some Dallas Cowboy inserts here. Or give me some Reggie White career highlights. Funny card. Ronnie Lott. Anthony Carter. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Okay. What do you think the slogan or the name of this card is? I'm gonna give it 3 seconds. It's got to be something. He's like on a track. I have no clue. I don't remember. Remember the card. Key ingredient. Okay, we'll take it. Oh, Calvin Martin. Wearing the blue jersey. All right. Old school 1990s blue jersey there. All right. We're down to like... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Emmett. I didn't mean to hit you there like that. You know what I mean? We're getting down to about 5 packs here left. So far, you know, I think the Emmitt Smith base card and the Emmitt Smith key ingredient with the Tim Barnett is the best thing we've gotten so far. Oh, we got another insert coming. We have another insert coming. I try to learn from you other guys, dude. We're going to put it in the back right there. All right. Oh, another Emmitt. What is it? Double pack? It's like same exact pack. Another Emmitt Smith here. Cool card though. I like the artwork. I gotta find out, research, who did that artwork. I wonder if the person's still around making, you know, NFL artwork. I appreciate, you know, you gotta appreciate the art. Okay, what we got here? Oh, we got a Kenny Walker, Denver Broncos rookie sensations. I think he only played a good handful of years for the Denver Broncos. Could be incorrect, but I just don't remember his name too much going into the late 90s. All right. What do we got here? William Fuller. Tommy Vardell. That was a good fullback. Good old school fullback right there. Sterling Sharp. Yeah, that might be worth a sleeve. Sterling. Willie Clay. I think he was in the Lions. McCants. Willie Bennett. Tony Bennett. Goddamn beautiful voice. Beautiful voice. Mecklenburg. Stepnoski. Believe that boy's living in Hawaii right now. Or not Hawaii. Maybe it's Oregon or Washington. I don't know. Thought he was like some kind of surfer, if I remember some of the stories about him. Oh, good. No, Don Bukowski. And the flipperoo. Frank Reich. Unfortunately, Charles Haley broke Jim Kelly's leg, I believe, this year in the Super Bowl, and he had to come in and lead the Buffalo Bills to a 52-17 Super Bowl loss. I live in the past. Yes, I'm a Cowboys fan. All right. Down to 2 packs left. We are down to 2 packs left. As I'm watching Packer Cards 87 on my YouTube channel. The guy does a good job. You do a good job, Packer Cards. I'll give you a little shout out, even though I probably have like 3 followers. Ah, Jay Novacek. All right, baby. He's on a John Deere concert. See, you play for the Cowboys. 28 years later, you are still getting endorsements. You're getting sponsors deals. You know, John Deere is using him in a commercial. See? You ain't going to be getting sponsors and endorsements 25 years after you played for the Bengals. I'll tell you that. I can tell you that. Sorry, Bengals fans. Just kidding. Mark Ripken performance highlight. Out of 13 packs, I think we would pull a couple of these inserts. Few and far between. They already got some damage up top. Yeah, probably worth a nickel. I think Mark Ripken has a son right now in the league, right? I think he's like a practice squad quarterback. I can't think. Is his name Chris Ripken? Something. I know there's Brett. It's Brett Ripken. Maybe he's in like the Jets practice squad. I'm pretty sure there is. Oh, there's that Barry Sanders. That Barry Sanders base card. First one we got. If you're telling me a 9.5 is getting $15, maybe Maybe a graded 10 would get like $70. Am I dreaming here? Am I crazy? But who knows? There might not even be like a graded 10 of this card out there in the world, because no one would waste their time to send it to get graded. But I will be that man. I will be that man. He's not gonna, obviously, he's not gonna go over Emmitt Smith here, but we'll put him up there. Put him up there. James, boom, boom, boom. Cersei, James Hasty. Can't believe it. 13 packs or 12 open. That was our first Barry Sanders base card. We haven't even got a Troy Aikman base card yet. What's the deal with that? Boom, Ken Norton. Oh, Larry Brown. Thank you, Neil O'Donnell. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, something's sticking here. I think it's an insert. We're going to flip that back around. Wait for that last. It feels a little different. Isabella, you pooping? There's no pooping when I'm doing videos. You know that. We talked about this. Little Buckley. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got a bunch of comments that I'm going to have to organize somehow. Okay, so yeah, something's sticking here. What do we got here? Something's sticking. Oh, it's a Mark Ripken performance. Now, this is actually the same card that I wrote down to the left there. This particular one, the Mark Ripken performance, an 8 graded. So someone took the time to get it graded, sold for $20 on eBay. So is it worth getting graded? No, because it costs you about $15-20 to get it graded. Unless it came back with a 10 and there's some crazy diehard Mark Ripken Redskin fan out there. Or maybe it's just Mark Ripken buying up his own cards. But that's all we got for 13 packs of open up of childhood memories from Flair 1992 football. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, make fun of me in the comments. I don't care. And I'll talk to you next time.